Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly indices forecast. First of all, I would like to thank you for being on my free events last week. It was a great success. We organized this two events together with the Trade Nation broker who share exactly same trading values like we, and we still plan to organize more. So at the beginning of the May, you will get another two events where I focus more about day trading combination. But of course, I will keep you updated here in the forecast and also via email. So right now, let's go to DAX. And if we pay attention to our weekly chart, DAX is making for us weekly short 1, 2, 3 right now, okay? So after retesting this resistance level, it seems that this might be like a bounce. So if this is short 1, 2, 3, price might continue to go again lower. Of course, our lowest point where right now price might to go is, of course, this previous low, this whole area here. But this also might be situation that simply price, will go down a little bit, will make a higher low and then make this bigger up move still. Because if you pay attention to monthly chart, on the monthly we see that price spiked. There was huge spike on the below the 36 EMA. Okay, so on the monthly, it seems that it's like a monthly long 1 to 3. Okay, so that's why we can also have this situation that monthly will be in charge and price continue. But of course, if we trade like I do on the lower time frames, like 5, 15-minute chart, or Renko M3, M6, M12, it's enough to have trends from the 1 hour chart. Yes, not exactly from the weekly and monthly, but still we want to pay attention what price is doing on the higher time frames to have simply bigger picture. Okay, so right now weekly chart is looking to sell, and daily is interesting because we had last week we had breakout of this 36 EMA, so we might really get finally this momentum for continuation. If we pay attention for support zone, right now price reacted exactly around the support area. Yes, if you go back a little bit, you will see that here was this reaction on the daily. So that's why it's interesting what price will make next. Okay, if we have breakout, another strong area of the daily support is here. Okay, so this is our next level, and if price makes another move, this is another one is here. Okay, so we have, of course, next level for possible price reaction. But as you see what history showed us, even if we can draw lines, price can easily break this, and decide to go to the lowest one. Yes, but we still have to just keep in mind where are our levels to know where price might to react. Okay, so right now for our chart, if we adjust this line, we will see that we have this double bottom. We have this trend line here. Yes, so we have quite nice opportunity here to look for breakout of this trend line together with the 36, and then we try to buy this. And now our next goal in the short-term trading is here. Long-term trading, we can try to target this resistance here from the daily. And of course, if price bounce on this level, continue to go down, we target previous lows here, the support, next one, and of course, next one. Okay, just in case if price make immediately this up move, we can also, I forgot to draw a daily trend line. Okay, so we see that this is still strong trend line on the daily chart. Okay, so price still can make retracement, make a something like this, make retracement, bounce on this, and then make continuation. So we like have lower high on the daily chart. Okay, if price breaks this, of course we know that this is our next level, but let's try to find another level just in case if we have different momentum that price decide to really break and continue to go up. And if we pay attention for daily chart, this is really difficult right now to draw. The clear and the most visible is even up here. Okay, so we have, of course, in between we have smaller levels like this. Here we have one level, we have another level here, but like strong and powerful is up here. Okay, Okay, so let's go to lower time frames. So this 4-hour chart, like we said, we wait for breakout. So if you go to 1-hour chart, simply we can draw this trend line here, and after breakout, of course, we pay attention to sell after breakout of this trend line together, of course, with this with those previous stops like this, we are interested to buy. Okay, so this is our this is DAX for possible next movement. NASDAQ weekly chart also here is pointing. Last week we were above the 36, but right now it shows like a weekly short 1 to 3. Okay, monthly is also, it's a little bit different. We still have room for retracement on the monthly. It's not like DAX, so there is still a chance that price continue to go down. Right now weekly is pointing down. Of course, our next strong support is on the previous bottoms here. So what we can do right now. Last time we said that after trend line breakout, we can have possible trend change and maybe continuation. Yes, but it seems that price didn't hold this 36. So maybe this weekly short 1 to 3 is in charge right now. Price is breaking 36. So if we get continuation of the momentum, price can really easily go to this support zone. So let's see what we have, where we have next area of the support in case if price decide to go down. So this is our next area of the support. And currently there is also a zone of the support, but because price broke 36 EMA, it seems that it's gaining momentum. I'm okay to look for short scenarios. So right now it will be really easy situation. Um, we wait for retracement and we wait for sell. But like you said, we also have, if you pay attention to the 4-hour chart, it's quite visible that there is support. Okay, that we are, you see here, we had this stop, but right now this is also quite interesting level for us. Okay, especially that we had this spike to this zone. Okay, so now might be interesting anyway. As long as we are on the 4-hour chart below the 36 EMA, any retracement for us is option to go sell. Okay, you have next level. So we go to 1-hour chart. We see that what we have trend line here. Okay, so any retracement, like if we have retracement here, we look for short entries, target support. If price breaks this retracement to this trend line, we look for short entries. Or if price breaks this and go lower, then bigger retracement on the 4-hour chart. Let me just switch to 4-hour chart time frame. Yeah, so if price breaks this, then we wait for retracement, for example, to day 4-hour chart 36, and we again try to sell this. As long as we are below the 4-hour chart, we want to sell this. If price decide, if this is false breakout, and then yes, because we still have get spike on the daily, and if we see next week that price is not going down, but it's trying to push up again, then our next level of the resistance is up here. Yes, those previous stops. So whenever price breaks 36 CMA, so if we have situation of 36 is here, price is a little bit in the range, and after breakout of this 36 CMA, we are ready to go long and try to target, of course, this previous stop. In between, we have area of the resistance around this zone. Okay, so we have to wait. So this is what we have. Keep in mind about this. There is also another chance, if you like, after breakout of the 1-hour chart trend line, you can trade aggressively against the 4-hour chart time frame, and then your target is 4-hour chart 36 EMA. Okay, so those are opportunities for now. US 30, also here weekly chart is it looks like a short, but NASDAQ looks a little bit better on the weekly chart. It's a little bit pointing stronger to go down. Of course, here also on the monthly we have room to go. What we see is this support zone. Okay, we have the support short 1 to 3. The previous resistance is up here, so those are the levels from the higher time frames. And you see right now what we have. It's a little bit different than NASDAQ because it's still holding 36 EMA, okay? So it seems that it looks like a daily long 1 to 3, but we had the spike and there is no continuation right now, okay? So if we pay attention for the daily support zone, we'll see that one is here and another one is down here, somewhere around this area here, maybe. I see this is here definitely, yes. So indices are a little bit trickier than Forex because we have a lot of false breakout and spikes. So the levels are really like a zone and area, but we have them here. Yes, they are good. So let's try to look for resistance, and resistance is up here when we have previous spike, and of course up here. Okay, so we have this. You see, if we start to draw too many lines, it's a little bit chaos. But I wanted to show you where are the next potential levels. So for our chart, you see, if we draw trend line on the 4-hour chart, it seems that it's holding still. So it's quite strong line on the for the intraday traders. We also have this line. Okay, so we go to lower time frames. So this is a little bit funny line, but we can say, okay, whenever price breaks this or this, here we try to sell, here we try to buy. Okay, and of course buy, and we know, okay, the previous stop is our target. If we sell, we have the next targets here. Okay, so this is US 30. Oh, I forgot about the US 500. So let's quickly put it here. I make today I make from my laptop this approach, so I'm not at home. So weekly chart, you see, we have more or less the same indices, yes, or at least they are somehow correlated. But if we pay attention, each looks differently on the weekly chart. Okay, here we didn't even have EMA crossovers on the, like, NASDAQ was really pointing down. US 30 was almost, and here we don't have. Yes, it still looks like a lower high on the weekly chart, definitely, but there was no EMA crossover. Okay, so support, of course, the previous bottom. Resistance is up here. We go to daily chart. It seems like a it looks like a US 30, but here we have this daily long 1 2 3. 36 is holding. Okay, we have this area of the support together with the 36, and if we pay attention to the next level of the support, it might be around this area here. Okay, more or less. Yes, it's again, it's a little bit more trickier. You see how many false breakout spikes we have, so it's not easy to draw. So keep in mind about this, that this is always like a zone. So we have situation like this. Okay, so what we can do, or we wait for breakout and then we try to target, of course, previous stop, or we wait for breakout of this and we try to sell, or we have 4-hour chart short 1 2 3 and we try to look and sell this on the lower time frame. So let's go to 1-hour chart to see what happens here. Okay, so on the 1-hour chart we have this trend line. So you see that after breakout of this trend line, we can try to take this and target this. If price decide to go up, okay, if price decide to go up, keep in mind that we want to take longs after breakout of this trend line. Okay, so even if you see that price is here, don't take this because price can still bounce. So what you do next, you can say, okay, I will extend my line. Let me just take this. I will extend my line and then I wait. Okay, as long as price is here, I am not interested to trade. But when I have breakouts, then I want to take long entries, target resistance here, short entries, target support. Next is Nikkei. Here, weekly chart, short 1 2 3. Okay, this is also there is also strong trend line. You see this, which supports that. The previous low is our next, of course, support. We can unzoom a little bit, so we see that this spike, this support, is really strong. Yeah, you see. So if this is broken, price can really go lower. But right now, it's more than enough for us on the weekly chart to have. Daily time frame, we are around. We are below the 36 EMA, but there is also we are around the support zone. Yes, it was also visible on the weekly, but I wanted to get more details from the daily. And if I unzoom, you will see that, yeah, we have area of the support. So what can happen? If price breaks this, there is not really much support in between. There is only like a one area. Yes, if you pay attention, this and a little bit lower here. So this is like Yes, and then if we have breakout, price can really go to previous lows, or this is previous low, and this is another. Yeah, so there is really a lot of room to go. If price, because price can also make something like this. Keep in mind this, and maybe then we'll make this. We never know. Okay, maybe now, but if not, if this holds, and as long as this trend line is holding, keep in mind that we are still pointing down. Yes, we will be making lower highs on the weekly chart. Okay, so as long as this holds, the momentum or perspective from the weekly chart is to sell. Okay, so we can still do this. So if price decide to retrace to this, it's also a good area to sell. There is also a resistance zone. Yes, so maybe price will really, after bouncing here, make this and then, okay, or we will have situation like that, and then maybe breakout of this and breakout of this after extension of this trend line. Yes, it's also possible. Anyway, right now we have this. So what we have is the situation that we need to wait to see where price really wants to go. Okay, we have this trend line, and now we have a little bit rangy situation here. Okay, so ideally, of course, we want to take long entries after breakout of this and target resistance together with the trend line. After breakout of this, we are ready to go short to the next levels. If we go to 1 hour chart right now, 1 hour chart is in the range, but as you are intraday trader, for example, here, you can still try to take this. Okay, you can still try to trade this after breakout momentum. So if we go to 5-minute chart, yes, if you see that price is making new lower lows, lower highs, okay, you look for short entries on the 5-minute chart. Okay, so this is our trend line, and then you look for sell. If you see that we have a situation here, this might be aggressive because we will be in this area. So try to still wait for some setups here to trade this. And of course, your goal is this support zone. Yes. And then if price reach this, you can look for long bounce entries and trade in this small 1 hour chart range. Of course, if you take long entries, target this and together with this trend line. And the last one is Aussie 200. We have resistance here. Price is still pushing up. I think we don't have history, so yes, we are right now. Price is making new highs. So this is really high. Last high, yes, for us, of course, support zone on the weekly chart. Strong one is here, and we also have something in between here. So we go to daily chart, and right now, of course, it's easy right now. Any retracement is the option to buy. Okay, so you see price bounce on the 12. So we try to buy this, target this. If we have bigger retracement, if this is like a false breakout, and then we have retracement back to the 36, we try to buy and we target this resistance area here. Okay, so we have this support zone, 4 hour chart, pushing up, 1 hour chart. Yes, you see it's making some 1 to 3s here. If we have another one, yes, so you can really take benefits from this up move here. Okay, so any retracement, you look for buy entries. Okay, if we see that price is it's making another move, yes, it's going down. If you like, you can try to sell this after breakout of this trend line. Okay, after breakout of this trend line, but then keep in mind that you also have a little bit of the support around this area, and then after breakout of this, price can go lower back to this daily 36 EMA. Okay, so right now up, but short entries are also possible after breakout of this. Okay, so guys, thanks a lot. Wish you all a great weekend. Yes, probably tomorrow I will post my Forex forecast if you are interested to trade Forex. Thanks again. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and hear you soon. Bye.